Good afternoon, everybody. Today is January 13, 2019. We finished last lecture is Kama Vachara Chitta, Six Sphere Consciousness. We finished. There are 54 kind of Six Sphere Consciousness. So today we will continue to learn about the Form Sphere Consciousness, Form Sphere or Five Material Sphere Consciousness, Rupa Vachara Chitta today. Okay, so before starting the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, say Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. Today our lecture is Rupavachara Chitta. Rupavachara Chitta Form Sphere Consciousness, altogether 15 kind of Form Sphere Consciousness. When we learn the Chitta mind, we need to understand the various kind of meanings. At least we need to understand Lokiya Chitta and Lokuttara Chitta, mundane consciousness and supramundane consciousness, isn't it? So today, the Rupavachara Chitta, Form Sphere Consciousness, is included in the Lokiya Chitta, mundane consciousness, not Lokuttara Chitta. Yeah. So first we need to understand like this. Form Sphere Consciousness, Rupavachara Chitta, is included in the mundane, 81 kind of mundane consciousness, Lokiya Chitta. Yeah. First we need to learn. First we need to understand. Okay. So today, the Form Sphere Consciousness, what's different from the previous one, Kamavachara Chitta?
This is the earlier one is for the mind, right? The sense sphere, form sphere.
Because Kamavachara Chitta influence is the mostly sense. Sense object is influence.
Okay.
And then karma. Karma is the main and the prominent role. Predominant. The influence the karma power in the 54 kind of karma chitta, and also the today Form Sphere Consciousness also. But Lokiya Chitta, Lokiya Chitta is influence under the influence of the karma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the Six Sphere we call the mind, we call Six Sphere Consciousness because of that kind of mind. Mostly there's 5 kind of things. The sense object is influence in that mind. Yeah. But today Form Sphere Consciousness is not like this. Form Sphere Consciousness is trying to release from the influence of them temporarily, not permanently, temporarily, by the power of concentration. Yeah. But we the English translation, form spheres, Rupavachara, directly translation. Rupa is a form. Huh? That's why they translate form sphere consciousness. Rupavachara means the 31 existence, 31 kind of existence we in the universe we have. So Kamavachara, 11 Kamavachara sing sphere, 11 kind of sing sphere, and then 16 kind of form sphere, and then 4 kind of formless sphere. So altogether 31 existence, 31 plane for the living being to live. Yeah. That's why I think they translate the form sphere consciousness. Rupavachara Chitta, form sphere consciousness. Anyway, so first we need to know the kind of this one. This table show how many Lokiya Chitta, mundane consciousness. How many? 81 kind of mundane consciousness, isn't it? So 81 kind of mundane consciousness is we already learned from sing sphere consciousness 54 kind plus form sphere consciousness. Today we will learn form sphere consciousness 15 and formless sphere consciousness 12. So that's why all together we got 81. Yeah. So you need to know that there are 3 groups. In the Lokiya Chitta, mundane consciousness. In the mundane consciousness, there are 3 groups, 3 categories. One category is a sing sphere. Another category is a form sphere. And then the other category is a formless sphere. That they are according to the existence. We separate like this. According to the existence, 31 kind of existence is a form sphere, sing sphere 11, form sphere 16. The place, I mean, not chitta. The plane or existence. And then formless sphere is only 4.
What are those? What are those?
What
are those 4 formless spheres?
This Akasa Nanchadana.
Oh, yeah. The 4 jhanas.
Yeah. According to the 4 Arupa jhana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They have a 4 different level, 4 different
this
planes.
Is for Rupa jhanas.
Today we learn the Rupa jhana.
Oh,
yeah, that's why Rupavachara Chitta.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. So please give him the lecture notes. So first we need to understand this one. And then we need to know the mundane consciousness, Lokiya Chitta, is under the influence of karma. I already told you. So if you want to free from the power of karma, what we need to do?
Practice mindfulness.
we need to in our body and mind to arise the
Wisdom.
Lokuttara Chitta. Lokuttara Chitta. Supramundane consciousness we need, isn't it? Yeah. That's why in Pali is a Lokuttara. Loka Uttara. Loka Uttara means beyond the mundane. So what is the difference? Maybe if you have a question, what is the difference the mundane consciousness and supramundane consciousness? Lokiya Chitta and Lokuttara Chitta. But the answer is I give the hint for the answer, the question. Because we need to free from the power of karma. If there's a power of karma, we will reborn again and again and again. Cannot be on the mundane, isn't it? So that's why we need to know that that's one the most significant manifesta. So we will learn later about the manifestas in the chapter 2. This is a chapter 1, so chapter 1 is learning about the chitta mind. Next chapter we need to learn the manifestas, because mind and manifesta are working together. If you don't understand manifesta, you cannot understand the fully understanding about the mind. Anyway, so the most significant manifestas in the mundane consciousness, Lokiya Chitta, is Chetana. Chetana means motivation or volition. Translate in English like this. Like a manager, like a team leader. So team leader is leader work his function, and also leader trying to the other member to do their function, isn't it? So Chetana is like this. Chetana is a manifesta, very, very the most significant manifesta in the mundane consciousness. That Chetana we call, another name is a karma. Karma. K-A-M-M-A. Karma. So all mundane consciousness are under the influence of the power of karma. So how about the supramundane consciousness? The supramundane consciousness, the very significant manifesta is wisdom, panya. Panya, wisdom or insight, wisdom or knowledge, we call that significant manifesta is in the supramundane consciousness, Lokuttara Chitta. Yeah. So maybe there is another question. What about in the supramundane consciousness, there is a Chetana motivation, because the Chetana motivation can work together all kind of mind. Chetana is working. Chetana is always working with all kind of mind, mundane or supramundane or whatever. Always. That's what we call Chetana is a universal manifesta. Yeah, universal manifesta. So
then we cannot call it a karma there, right there.
Yeah. You mean supramundane consciousness?
Yeah.
In the supramundane consciousness, we cannot call karma. Because supramundane consciousness tend to eradicate the karma, power of karma. That's why.
So we cannot tell Chetana is a universal mental factor.
No, Chetana universal manifesta is working with the supramundane consciousness. Yeah, but they are working together, a crew. For example, in your work, there's a manager and then the other person. So manager is a leader, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
So like this, in supramundane consciousness, leader is wisdom. So the Chetana is only member. Chidana always follow the order of the wisdom. Like the other member, they need to follow the order of the manager. Like this.
Okay. I'm a little confused because the way this sentence is written.
Sorry?
For the supermundane, it is prajna. So it's
supermundane is not panya. I mean, why in the supermundane, the meaning is and the significant manifesta is it meaning is the represents significant manifesta. So that significant manifesta in the supermundane consciousness is panya.
I see. Okay. Oh, I got it. Okay.
Yeah. So Chetana in the supramundane consciousness cannot accumulate the karma power. Because of Panya is a leader. Panya always tend to, eradicate the power of karma. That's why when we practice meditation, we stop the karmic energy. But that's temporarily, the moment by moment. Yeah, moment by moment we can stop the power of karma. But if you attain the supramundane consciousness, you can permanently eradicate the power of karma. So that meaning is, the Chetana is walking like this, walking in all kind of mind, but sometimes Chetana is a leader, sometimes Chetana is a not leader, follower. Actually, in supramundane consciousness, Chetana is not leader. The leader is wisdom. Yeah. But Lokiya Chitta, mundane consciousness also sometimes the wisdom is working with the Chetana, but that wisdom is not overpower the karma. Like this. Yeah.
So weak. It's a weak wisdom. It's not matured.
Yeah.
Okay.
We trying to more and more powerful to become a powerful wisdom. That's why we practice our mind. Yeah. So first we need to understand like this. So Chetana is working all kind of mind, including Vipaka Chitta. Although Chetana is found in the Vipaka Chitta, resident mind, but in the resident mind, the no karmic power, no accumulated karmic power. Just the resident is just resident. Just result, we get the result, so no power to create a new karma energy. Okay, so today we learn the form sphere consciousness is including the mundane consciousness, isn't it? So mundane consciousness, Chetana is the leader. Yeah, but inside wisdom also working in the mundane consciousness and in the form sphere consciousness. Yeah. But Chetana and wisdom is not equal. I mean, equal power. Equal power. That's why the wisdom cannot eradicate the power of karma. They're trying to.
Wrestle.
Yeah. compete each other. I mean, Chetana and wisdom compete each other at the time. Okay, so when you practice meditation, the vipassana, not vipassana only. The today is we the samatha meditation. So at that time, these 5 kind of Manda feathers working, very strongly working in our mind. These 5.
I wonder who the kid is.
Hmm?
Who the kid is.
I put a picture from the internet. So these 5 final or manda, these all are manda feathers. These 5 kind, all are manda feathers. Number 1 is a Vittaka, initial application. Number 2 is a Vichara, sustained application. We will explain this one each by each. Yeah, and then piti, joy, or interesting, and then sukha, happiness. This kind of happiness is mental happiness, not physical. And then ekagata, one-pointedness, or samadhi in another name. It's a ekagata and samadhi is the same. Yeah. So these 5 kind of jhana fetters, we call these are jhana fetters. G H A N E, jhana. Jhana fetters. So when you practice samatha meditation in your mind, these 5 jhana fetters are very strongly, very powerful, and then they are working. So at that time, you attain the jhana power. Okay. So what is the vichara we need to know? So before first detailed explanation about the Vittaka Vichara, we need to learn first the 5 kind of Rupavachara Kusala Chitta. Form sphere, wholesome consciousness. 5. Because of the level of jhana, first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, and fifth jhana. That's why they are 5 kind of form sphere, wholesome consciousness. So Vittaka, Vichara, Piti, Sukhe Kakada, Sahitam, Patamijjhana, Kusala, Chitta. This is a Pali. First, we need to learn the Pali. So Vittaka, number 1, Vichara, number 2, Piti, number 3, Sukha, Sukhe Kakada, Sukha, Ekagada, combined. So Sukha, number 4, and Ekagada, number 5. So these 5 jhana fetters, sahidam means together, working together in the Patamijjhana Kusala Chitta. Patamijjhana Kusala Chitta. And then second jhana is Vittaka is not included. That's why Vichara, starting with the Vichara. So I will explain this one, why remove the Vittaka later. So Vichara, Piti, Sukha, Ekagada. Only 4 jhana fetters. Only 4 jhana fetters. In the Dutiya jhana, Kusala Chitta. And then number 3, third jhana is a Piti, Sukha, Ekagada. No Vichara. 3 jhana fetters. In the third jhana, Tatiya jhana, Kusala Chitta. And number 4 jhana is a Sukha, Ekagada. Only 2 jhana fetters working. Sukhe Kakada Sahitam, Chatuti jhana, kusala chitta. And then number 5, fifth jhana is upekha, change. Sukha from upekha. Yeah. Upekha, number 1. Ekagata, number 2. Upekha ekagata, 2 jhana fetters. Upekha ekagata sahita, panchamit jhana, kusala chaitin, chiti. Imani panchabi, rupavachara, kusala chittani nama. This is a Pali. Describe the form sphere, wholesome consciousness, 5 kinds. Okay, so we will learn later. We will learn this. The Vitaka first. What is a Vitaka? First jhana fetters in the Pratama jhana kusala chitta. Okay, one by one we will learn. So these 5 jhana fetters: Vitaka, Vichara, Piti, Sukha, Ekagata. These 5 jhana fetters need to be functioning properly, functioning equally. Equally means that their power is not overcome each other. Their power need to be equal work, power working. So that means that one fetter not existing the other. It's very important. So when they are functioning properly in harmony together, then mind becomes, firm and steady on the meditation object. So if you practice meditation, that means you can easily understand. Sometimes our mind not easily go to the meditation object, isn't it? Sometimes meditation goes, if you focus on the meditation object, mind like automatically stuck on the object, never move to the other object, isn't it? So that meaning, that meaning the 5 jhana fetters together, working together equally, their power is equally working together. So our mind easily, focus on the meditation object. So that meaning that the jhana is at the time arise. So no, jhana is not only, the samatha bhavana, but also vipassana also. But there's a little difference. I will explain later. What is the difference? Yeah, it's very important to understand that one. So jhana is we call like this. So if the vitaka cannot take the mind to the object, vichara cannot sustain the mind on the object. The meaning is a vitaka cannot function properly. Vichara also cannot function properly because they together working. They're supporting each other together. Okay, so that's why. So that's why there's a no piti and a no sukha and no ekagata. If you have no vitaka, so that meaning is these 5 jhana fetters support each other in equally in power. Yeah. First, we need to understand like this, and then the first jhana fetter we need to learn. The first jhana fetter is a vitaka in Pali. So maybe you want to know what is the meaning of vitaka. So vitaka is a mandapata, chitasika in Pali, mandapata. So vitaka take the mind to the object. Yeah. 对 no 对တယ်မဟုတ်တွေ့ရဆိုပါဠိဗမာလိုတွေ့ရတော့အင်္ဂလိပ်ကျတော့တွေ့ရဆို contact အဲ့ဒါဖတ်စာ yeah တွေ့ meaning is contact So contact is a phasa is working. Yeah, like this. But Vitakka is not. Vitakka take the mind to the object. That's why our mind easily go to the object because of Vitakka.
So like aiming to the object.
Yeah, like aiming. Yeah, or like introduce, the mind to the object. So, for example, maybe you have a kind of the experience. Maybe some night you cannot sleep. Why? Because of your mind. Many objects one after another come to your mind. That's why you cannot sleep, isn't it? Maybe you have such kind of experience. Because Vitakka bring and introduce many one after another object the whole night. That's why you cannot sleep at the time.
So Vitakka can be applied in regular life too, in addition to the meditation then? Vitakka word can be used?
Because Vitakka can associate the 44 kind of things sphere consciousness.
Oh, okay.
44. Think sphere consciousness is 54. But 10 kind of consciousness, there's no Vitakka. When we are seeing consciousness. When we are hearing consciousness. No need Vitakka. No need Vitakka. There's object. The phasa, and then we see the object with the unconsciousness automatically. No need power Vitakka. But in the meditation we need Vitakka, isn't it? The other 54 kind of things sphere consciousness also we need Vitakka. But form sphere consciousness also here is playing form sphere consciousness. Vitakka is a very strongly jhana factor. So that meaning is 44 kind of sense sphere consciousness also working with the Vitakka. Form sphere consciousness working with the Vitakka. But the power is different. The power of Vitakka is different in those different minds.
In here, power of Vitakka is high.
Oh, of course.
Have to be high.
That's why we call jhana.
Yeah.
But in the the 44 kind of thing sphere consciousness, we didn't call the jhana. But if you practice insight meditation with the 44 kind of consciousness, at the time, that Vitakka more stronger than the normal sense sphere mind, sense sphere consciousness. So you need to understand sense sphere consciousness. If you didn't train, then generally you see and thinking and many in your daily life without training your mind, without mindfulness, and then just you seeing, hearing, thinking. At the time, think sphere consciousness also has a Vitakka. That Vitakka is not very powerful. But if you practice meditation, you try to focus the meditation object at the time. Vitakka is training with the mindfulness. So that's why Vitakka more big and powerful.
Is that the same as receiving consciousness in the same sense sphere? Receiving consciousness?
Receiving consciousness
and the Vitakka not similar?
Receiving consciousness is a consciousness.
Oh,
Vitakka is Vitakka is a manifest. Receiving consciousness. Chitta and Chitasika is different.
Okay, this is a Chetasika.
This is a Chitasika. Vitakka is a Chitasika. But The consciousness and the manifestors, they are always working together. That's why if you didn't learn the Abhidhamma, you don't know. Maybe you confused. Maybe you think they are same, but actually not the same. The different, because all kind of mind, whatever, think sphere or Rubavachara form sphere or Arubavachara formless sphere or Rakutra Chitta supramundane consciousness, whatever, any kind of mind, just only one characteristic. Just know, just knowing the object.
Oh, just knowing the object, okay.
Just knowing the object is, universal characteristic of every kind of consciousness.
Yeah.
Just our mind, just knowing object.
Just knowing.
That's our mind working like this. Our mind is not very powerful. If there is no influence of the many different kind of manifestors influence the mind, the various kind of mind different. That's why we call the manifestors like the technical color. Mind look like the very colorless water. If you put different color in the mind, that water change, isn't it? Change the color according to the how many you put, how many color. Like this. So you need to know, just mind, just knowing the object, but we have a feeling, we have a contact, we have the vitaka, thinking. Thinking means that vitaka take the mind to the object, many kind of object, and then we have the confidence, we have a mindfulness, we have a vidya and energy, any different kind, different situation of mind. Who make it? Who make a different situation of our mind? Manifest. Yeah. Because mind just knowing the object. Manifest is feeling, different kind of feeling. If you have a strong feeling, you have a strong reaction to that object. Isn't it? So that means manifest is walking behind the mind. We don't know, isn't it? But if you practice a meditation, you can understand. Oh, this is a kind of consciousness. This is a kind of the manifest. Yeah. So here, Vitaka is a Chitasika. Direct the mind to the object. That the Buddha explained. The Buddha explained. Give the example. They're very, very easy to understand. If you want to see a person, the general person cannot meet with the president, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the maybe president and the White House, a person walking in the White House, so that person can introduce the general person to the president. Like this. Vitaka is like this. The Buddha explains. The Buddha explains the king and villagers. But I explain like nowadays example, more easy to understand. So Vitaka like this. So that's why the English translation, Vitaka, the English translation is initial application. Initial application to the mind. The mind to the object.
It's not clear.
Yeah, it's not clear. It's not clear, but they translate like that. I don't know how the English speaker understand that translation. But anyway, if you practice meditation, you can sense the Vitaka how working in your mind. Sometimes you try to focus a meditation object, but very difficult. Mind cannot go to that object. Mind go wandering, and then, at that time Vitaka is not working. At that time, no Vitaka, no power Vitaka. That's why you are very difficult to practice meditation. Yeah. Sometimes very easy, isn't it? So mind just like a super glue. If you glue, bought a super glue, throw to the wall, so super glue huh? never fall down, isn't it? Yeah. Strongly, firmly stuck on that wall. So like this, very strongly. So put the meditation object, the mind stuck on the object, no cool, no any other different object. That's why very strongly Vitaka, very strongly concentration power. You cannot move your body. If you want, you cannot. Maybe you have such kind of experience. I don't know, maybe you not. Yeah. So okay. So Vitaka is put the mind on the object. You need to understand. Vitaka function is like this. Okay. And then what about the another jhana feta, second jhana feta, vichara. 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 What is the meaning? Vichara. Vichara means keep the mind on the object. So Vitaka and Vichara is a little bit different, isn't it? Vitaka just first introduction, the mind to the object, gone. But Vichara, Hanuvad, that function, keep the mind on the object, not to fall down, not to go back to other different object. So Vichara engage the object in the sense of examination. Like that's why sometimes Vichara is sometimes look like the Panya. Because Vichara is like an examination. Yeah.
Second factor one.
Yeah. Okay. So this is a second and jhana fedas. A little bit I want to explain the Vitaka, the nature of Vitaka. Compare with the sense sphere consciousness and form sphere consciousness. So Vitaka is an occasional manifesta. We call occasional manifesta meaning that Vitaka can walk with both sides, evil side and good side, and wholesome side and wholesome side. You can imagine your Vitaka walking with the lova, your Vitaka walking with the wisdom. Totally different. The result is totally different. But Vitaka function just introduced the mind to the object, but Vitaka has a different kind of association. Vitaka work in different behavior. Yeah. So that meaning is occasional. Occasional manifesta meaning is that's a positive and negative. Vitaka is possible. Sometimes Vitaka is negative, Vitaka, sometimes positive. It depends on the association. Yeah. So one associated with the kusala or wholesome, Vitaka positive. One the associated with the akusala chitta and wholesome consciousness, so Vitaka is negative. So that means it become moral or immoral, depend on the association. Depend on association, isn't it? So some person, they are wholesome, we trying to, kill the other person or trying to steal the other properties. They're thinking with the Vitaka. At the time, Vitaka working with the unwholesome mind. Yeah. Anyway, Vitaka function is just the mind introduced to the object.
Maybe that's why in the Eightfold Noble Path it says right this, right this, right this, right intention, right life. So because there's a wrong one.
Yeah. That's why we call the Mecha Vitaka and Samma Sankappa, Mecha Sankappa. Yeah. In the Pali, two kind of Vitaka is a change the name. Sankappa, Samma Sankappa, and Mecha Sankappa. Samma Sankappa is a Vitaka associated with the wholesome mind. Yeah. We call Samma Sankappa. So you try to do good things at the time. Your Vitaka is Samma Sankappa. Yeah. Okay. Important, very, very important to understand clearly, and very important. So a developed form of this Vitaka form is a Vajjana consciousness. So first jhana, in the first jhana is more Vitaka power is a little bit more higher than the sense sphere consciousness. Sense sphere consciousness, kusala and akusala, whatever, working with the Vitaka, but that power is not too strong. In the first jhana, first sphere consciousness, more powerful. Yeah, Vitaka is more powerful. Yeah. So it's still more developed form of the Vitaka is found in the part consciousness, Megachitta. Megachitta is not Lokiya Chitta. Megachitta is a supramundane consciousness, Lokuttara Chitta. In the Lokuttara Chitta, more developed. So that's why we call Samma Sankappa, right thought, in the Eightfold Noble Path. The Vitaka of the jhana consciousness temporarily inhabit sloth and torpor, tina and mitta. So if you practice meditation, if you have the sloth and torpor a lot, Vitaka go away. if you have a very powerful Vitaka, sloth and torpor go away.
Cannot
So you can
sleep.
Yeah. So you can make things yourself. You are in the under the control of the sloth and torpor, or no, isn't it? Yeah. So the Tinamidas, sloth and torpor is one of the 5 hindrances. Yeah, we last lecture we talking about the 5 hindrances. 5 hindrances. Nivarana block our, mental developing. Yeah. So if you have a Vitaka stop, temporarily removed sloth and torpor. Yeah. And then Vichara, next second Janapada, Vichara temporarily inhabit doubt, Vichikecha. Yeah.
There's wisdom.
Yeah, so Vichara look like the wisdom. No, not really wisdom. Wisdom is another kind of the manifest. Yeah. So, but Vichara is working with the wisdom, very, very wisdom, very big and very powerful. Yeah. Without the supporting Vichara, our wisdom cannot be developed. Yeah. Cannot be developed. Yeah. That's why in Vichara, stop the doubt. Yeah, Vichikecha. Okay. And then we go to the next one. The next one, next jhana feather is a piti, isn't it? Yeah. So piti also, we need to discuss about the piti. We mostly Buddhists, they misconfuse about the piti. They think piti is a feeling, but actually piti is not feeling, not vedana in Pali. It's very important. Piti is not vedana. Piti is according to the Khanda, 5 aggregate, Piti is a Sankhara Khanda. Sankhara Khanda meaning is Sankhara Khanda is a group, one of the aggregate to react something. I mean, in your reaction, Piti is one kind of reaction. That's why Piti is not feeling. But pity, feeling and pity is literally connect. Pity is not feeling, but pity is working with the
feel like it.
feeling. Yeah. Somanasa, sukha, that kind of feeling working with the pity. Because of that feeling, make pity more and more increase in your mind. So, what about the characteristic of pity? Characteristic means when you practice meditation, you can think in your mind, oh, that is pity. The characteristic is in Pali we call lakkhana. If you want to know a person, you need to know that person, the feature, isn't it? So characteristic is kind of the feature of the piti. If you practice meditation, you see that feature in your mind. Oh, this is a piti. So what is the characteristic of piti?
It's pleasant and bubbly and
So the here
relaxing.
is pleasant and endearing or cherish.
Cherish.
Yeah.
Endearing, cherish.
Yeah.
That's another thing to define.
Yeah.
That's right.
So another the meaning is when there's a pity, the mind is elated.
Yeah.
The meaning is enjoyment or the meaning is interesting. Yeah.
Refresh mind and body.
Yeah. So it's function. The piti function, the function of piti is to refresh your mind and body. That's why if you have a piti, your mind began refresh. Yeah, the practice meditation and if you have the piti, sometimes the piti is very like electric, very fast. So there's 5 kind of piti I will explain later. There are 5 kind of piti. At the time, it's just supporting your body and mind. Maybe you practice meditation for 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour longer time. Maybe your body a little bit pain. At the time, PT is coming off. The painful feeling go away. That means refresh your mind and body. Yeah, that's why PT is one of the enlightenment fetters. Bojjhanga. PT Sambojjhanga, isn't it? Very important because when we practice meditation, we need to import our mental power, isn't it? Energy and then confidence, many things, many mental input we need. Not easy thing, So at the time we use, we use many energy, mental energy at the time. So to refresh our body and mind is important, isn't
Recharge.
it? Yeah, recharging. like your phone recharge. The more you use the phone for a long time, the more you need to recharge. Like this. So PT is, that's one PT is we need PT. PT Sambojjhanga. PT is one of the enlightenment fetters the Buddha said. Very important to refresh your body and mind. So if you want to be very happy, you need PT. The more you have PT, PT means not the sensual PT, not associated with the sense. You know? The meditation power and the meditation power, the PT working with the meditation power. That kind of PT is kind of the medicine. Kind of the medicine. That's why in Bojjhanga Sutta, when we chanting, that some person become ill because of the we believe. But directly, if you apply, you will get directly that power, that medicine. Refresh your body and mind. So the more you want to be happy, the more you need power of pity. Isn't it? Yeah. So very important, huh?
Oh, I didn't know.
You don't know?
I thought PT Patati is kind of a...
No, very important. To get the concentration.
Oh.
To get the concentration, they are strongly supported with concentration. Without PD, you cannot get the passaddhi. Passaddhi means very calm, peaceful in your body and mind. Without PD, that situation is never ever. You cannot get it. Interesting. If you get, very calm and peaceful in your body and mind, you easily get the power of concentration. No, not difficult. No difficulty. But if you don't have, calm and peace in your body and mind, how much you try, but it's very difficult to get the concentration power. So they are working together like this, supporting. Very interesting, like a teamwork, like a teamwork. Very, very interesting. So that's why the PT is refresh your body and mind. So when there is a PT, you are refreshed more and more. Huh? Very, very important, the PD, and then that's why PD is jhana fetter. And then another jhana fetter, number 4, jhana fetter is sukha, isn't it? Sukha is happiness, translation in English. So sukha, happiness means there's a 2 kind of bodily happiness, kaya sukha, and mentally happiness, chitta sukha. This sukha is a chitta sukha. No bodily happiness. Yeah. So happiness too intensify. Associate mental stages or mental fetters. So passaddhi sukha is also connect. Yeah. So the more happiness if you have, the more you easily calm and peace. Kaya passaddhi, chitta passaddhi in your body and mind. And then the more you easy to attain the power of concentration. Yeah. And then another feather, jhana feather is ekagata, isn't it? Yeah. Ekagata, we call in another name, is a samadhi. Yeah. That means a concentration, very powerful. Concentration, English translation is we use many times, but ekagata and concentration is maybe same meaning. But the Pali, ekagata meaning is eka meaning is one. Eka means one, ega means object. So ekagata meaning is the situation is staying in one object. Samadhi means unification of the mind on its object. That's why. Yeah. Ekagata also universal manifest. Ekagata working with many various kind of the consciousness, but the power is different. It's depend on ekagata how associate with the other different association. Kusala or agusala is depend. Yeah, that's why we say sometimes we say samma samadhi. Ekagata associate with the wholesome conscious and wholesome manifest. That kind of samadhi, ekagata, we call sama samadhi. But ekagata concentration associated with the unwholesome mind and unwholesome manifests at that time. Yeah, miccha samadhi we call miccha samadhi. Very dangerous situation. So you can imagine ekagata can associate both. It's divano, like a chedana.
Like
Vitaka, yeah, like vitaka, like the chedana. Yeah.
That's why we need the wisdom.
Oh yeah, of course. That ekagata, associate with the wisdom. That kind of ekagata is samma samadhi, very good unification to the object of the meditation and to understand the reality. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they can go.
Yeah.
Both ways. Okay.
Yeah. Very interesting. Huh?
I didn't know that deep.
Oh. Okay. So that means the ekagata means being on the object. The ekagata became prominent in the jhana. Yeah. In the jhana chitta, ekagata is a very prominent, very powerful manifest. Well, wisdom working with the jhana chitta, but wisdom is not leader. Ekagata is a leader. Samadhi is a leader. That's why jhana chitta is not become powerful, not enough power to eradicate the mental defilement, kilesa. Just suppress the kilesa. Just set it down. The kilesa cannot eradicate. Understand? Yeah. That's a samadhi. Samatha practice, meditation practice is just suppress your mental defilement, kilesa, temporarily. Cannot eradicate the mental defilement. Because the wisdom is under the leader of the ekagata. Yeah. You need to understand that. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. So I will explain about the 5 kind or the PD. Maybe you have, if you practice meditation, maybe you have one of them. So before explanation of 5 kind of PTs, the PTs stop the Vyavara, evil, or anger. If you have the PT, the anger disappear, evil disappear, or aversion disappear.
Temporarily.
Temporary, of course, because they are not the power under the power of wisdom, isn't it? But under the power of the wisdom, pity and the wisdom working together, at the time, yeah, we can.
We need more wisdom.
Yeah, that's why we need. Yeah, of course. Yeah. So there are 5 kinds of pity. If you practice any kind of meditation, you get that kind of pity. Number 1 is a Kotaka pity. Kotaka meaning is a Pali Kotaka meaning small. Yeah. Kotaka Nikaya, or the many usage like this. So, Kotaka pity meaning is a small kind. Pity. So this the trail dry that cause flesh to creep or goose flesh.
Goose flesh.
Yeah. That kind of pity, maybe you have when you practice meditation sometime. And then, second one, Kanika pity. Kanika means momentary. Kanika samadhi. Yeah. When we practice inside meditation vipassana, our concentration level is a kanika, momentary level. At least we need momentary level. Okay? So, Kanika piti, the instantaneous joy or momentary joy, like a flash of the lightning. Very, very fast. Yeah. Kanika piti is very, very fast. Like
when you see some truth about something,
Yeah.
when the mind sees something,
Yeah.
that's how it works, and then
Yeah. So maybe you have such kind of experience also. Yeah. And then the next one is Authentica piti. Authentica piti means that the flood of the joy, like a breaker on the seashore. Very huge tide. Like
keep coming and
coming one after another, like this. That kind of pity is so, enjoyable. That's why some meditator, they so like it. They think, I attain some kind of level or something like that. They think like this. Yeah. So very strongly attached with that. So maybe their wisdom not improve. Stop at that level.
Because we are enjoying.
Yeah, too much. Huh? Yeah. So that kind of pity is Authentica pity. Number 3. And then number 4 is Obeka pity. That pity is more interesting. Obeka means, that like you fly in the sky. You feel like this. That's why many meditators, when they discuss about the experience of meditation, they say, my body is like a balloon in the air. They feel like this. They feel like sometimes they think they put under the
levitation.
Yeah. Because they fly. Not touch the floor. Not touching the floor. Yeah. So that kind of pity is Obeka pity. So the translation to transporting joy, that's animal that float in the air. So like a lamp of the cotton carried by the wind, like the floating in the air, the cotton. Like your body, like you feel like this. Actually not fly, but actually you feel in your mind like this. Body is so very, very, lightness is very, very, obvious. And you feel. So at the time, that's why, the pity refresh your body and mind. At the time, no pain, no body pain. Body pain like you took the painkiller, disappear like this. So you don't need painkiller at the time. Yeah, so that's why the PT make a refresh in your body and mind. And then the last one, the fifth one is a prana PT. Prana PT is a substitution joy or soak. If you put the cotton in a small amount of water, the cotton soak all water, isn't it? Like this. The whole your body spread by the PT. So at that time, the meditator, some meditator report to the teacher, oh, my body is like ice, like a block of ice. Calm and cold and calm. So I don't want to move at the time. Never movement. I don't want to. They say like this. So that kind of PT is a prana PT. Overflow the small tank and pond like this. The PT is all over your body. So you can imagine, PT is very, very beneficial for us, like a painkiller. Okay, so we will go to the next one. Sukha and PT on walking. Little bit explanation. Sukha is a little bit we need to explain because sukha is many kind of sukha, isn't it? Sukha is a bliss or the happiness. It's a kind of pleasant feeling, isn't it? Sukha is a kind of pleasant feeling, but the sukha opposed to the udicca and kukucca. Udicca means of restlessness. Restlessness means of wandering a lot. And then kukucca means of remorse. So remorse is a kind of the worry, what you already done or what you already not done. So remorse like this. So at that time, mind is not happiness, isn't it? So sukha opposed to that situation. So if you have the sukha, happiness or pleasant feeling in your mind, there's no restlessness and no remorse. Temporarily removed. Temporarily. But the sukha here explanation is disconnect with the sensual pleasure, kama sukha. We say in Pali, sensual pleasure means kama sukha. In your five senses, sukha is what we call kama sukha. That sukha is we need more and more, isn't it?
It's so interesting how opposite it is.
Yeah, very, very interesting. No adding. That sukha is no adding, no need adding. But kama sukha, we need more, isn't it? In the world, that trend is always more and more we need. More and more new technology, new iPhone, new things. The sense of pleasure nature is like this. So this pleasurable feeling is an inevitable outcome from the renunciation then. The renunciation then means renouncing the sensual pleasure. Yeah. That means sensual pleasure. For some time you stay away from the sense object. That's what we call renouncing them. Renouncing the niramisa sukha in Pali. Niramisa sukha. So sensual pleasure sukha is what we call amisa sukha. Ni means no. Amisa, no amisa sukha. Amisa means amisa sukha, sensual pleasure. Amisa sukha means adding, more adding we need. If you like the taste, you need more, please. Get more, a little bit more. Always saying like this, isn't it? Even though you didn't say by verbally, in mind, you more, you want more. So Niramisa Sukha is not like this. Niramisa Sukha, never, no need adding. No need adding. Yeah. So this is another kind of Sukha. And then we call the best one is a Nibbana Sukha. Nibbana Sukha is a Nibbana bliss is more subtle than the Jhanis bliss. Jhanis bliss equal the Niramisa Sukha. No need adding. Yeah. But that kind of Sukha, we have sensation.
Ignorance. Ignorance.
Yeah. We have the sensation.
Yeah.
Vedita Sukha. Another Pali name, Vedita Sukha. So many Sukha in Pali we need to explain.
Yeah.
Maybe you know only Sukha, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the Buddha explained many different level of the Sukha. Happiness. Vedita Sukha, Avedita Sukha. Nibbana Sukha is Avedita Sukha. But Jhana Sukha is a Vedita Sukha. So the Avedita Sukha is, if you translate in English, there's no feeling and experience. So maybe more confused. That kind of explanation. Maybe you confused. Oh, what?
Actually, it's no contact might solve it.
Yeah, so that's why in Pali, the Buddha is comparable to the ease of the patient who is perfectly cured and deceived. At the time, there's a place of the relief. So all the Sankata means that we are depend on the condition. Our body, mind, nama, rupa. Nama, rupa always depend on condition. That is a kind of suffering. This is a kind of suffering. Sankhara dukkha in Pali. Sankhara dukkha means that we need always maintain. Maintenance is a very heavy, suffering. Suffering, dukkha is, the Buddha explained 3 levels. More and more we need to discuss. 3 levels, the dukkha. Dukkha in Pali. Dukkha, everybody knows that kind of suffering. Dukkha. But second one, viprinama dukkha. Viprinama dukkha means changing. Changing is a kind of suffering. It's always changing. We cannot stop it. We cannot control it. Always changing automatically. That kind of dukkha we call viprinama dukkha. The more difficult to understand. If you don't have the experience of in the inside meditation, you cannot understand that kind of dukkha. And then that one more difficult to understand. Without meditation, cannot. That one is a sankhara dukkha. So sankhara dukkha meaning is a maintenance. Kind of maintenance always we need. That's why sankhara dukkha. In this country, very, very obvious. You need insurance. That means you are afraid maintenance, but you accept. That's why you buy the insurance. Something might happen. We don't know, isn't it? We don't know what happened. So that's why you feel. That's why you buy the insurance for your car, for your house, for your health, isn't it? In this country, it's more easy to know, to understand that kind of sankara dukkha. I mean, isn't it? So the suffering is like this. So free from such kind of three level suffering, it's a avedita sukha, the release from that suffering. Release from this disease, a patient has a kind of the sukha, it's avedita sukha, isn't it? No need sensation, no need feeling. The free from the disease, a patient free from disease. At the time, the patient feelings and not feeling about the disease, isn't it? For example, if you have had the toothache very strongly, so you pain a lot. But if you some kind of cure and totally cure that kind of ache gone, at the time how you feel it. But you don't have any kind of feeling, but you have a kind of relief from that suffering, aching, aching. Like this, for release, some kind of release from suffering. This is a avedita sukha.
In that, Bhante, still there's a mental happiness. There's some
Mental, yeah.
mental happiness.
Mental, yeah.
But in the Nibbana, it's not even mental happiness, right?
No, Nibbana is the you things mental.
Yeah, but here
but
there's
no kind of feeling.
Yeah,
that kind of no kind of feeling.
But when we get cured from something, we are mentally happy. We feel the happiness from the mind.
That's why the patient released from the kind of the disease, so no feeling, but to just have a kind of relief. We have that's kind of nearly example. It's not exactly same.
Yeah, no examples for it.
Not exactly same. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
The Nibbana, the avedita sukha like this, very difficult.
Yeah, because we haven't experienced it.
So anyway, we release from the suffering dukkha upasama. Dukkha upasama, and mean to combine two words. Dukkha. So the release from the suffering, that's kind of bliss we call the bliss or nibbana. Yeah. Anyway, here sukha is a mandali happiness, kind of the niramisa sukha, no adding, just one object need. Interesting, just one object you need at the time, isn't it? One meditation object you need at the time. The other Shakespeare, the amisa sukha, you need more. One after another one. You need more and more object, isn't it? Here, sukha is only one object we need, meditation object, one meditation object. In the form sphere consciousness, samatha meditation. Yeah.
Oh, okay. In this realm.
Yeah. Okay. And then we need to explain the fifth about the fifth jhana. The fifth jhana is not walking with the sukha, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of the sukha, upekkha. Upekkha is walking with walking in the fifth jhana. Upekkhe kakata sahitam panchamit jhana usala chittam. We already said that one. So upekkha ekakata, two kind of jhana fetter. working with the fifth jhana. So in Pali is Upekha Sati Parisuddhi. The fully interpretation is like this. Not only Upekha, but short version is Upekha, and the fully interpretation is Upekha Sati Parisuddhi. It's very important.
Most refined form of sati.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's very important. Huh? So at the time you need sati, you need power, sati, samadhi, panya. So sati is mentioned here. Sati is the most important one. The other, 4 months of power, walking. Because of altogether 5 months of power, isn't it? 5 months of power in saddha, viriya, sati, samadhi, panya. Confidence, effort, concentration, mindfulness, and wisdom. So 5 kinds of mental power is very beneficial for us. That's why we practice, we train our mind to get such kind of mental power, isn't it? That's our aim. That's our aim. The more you have a mental power, the more your life become free from the suffering. That's why. So here, Upekha Sati Parisuddhi means a purity of mindfulness which comes of the equanimity. The Upekha here is the equanimity. Equanimity is another Pali word is Tattara Machatata. It's referred to. Tattara Machatata is a kind of the manifest, beautiful manifest, good manifest. Always with the all kind of wholesome consciousness. Since we are wholesome consciousness, once we are wholesome consciousness, Kamavachara Chitta, Rupavachara Chitta, and Arupavachara Chitta, formless pure consciousness also, and also supramundane consciousness, Lokuttara Chitta, Mega Chitta, Phala Chitta as well. So Tattara Machatata is we need. Tattara Machatata is a very popular teaching of the Buddha, middle way. Middle way meaning is a Tattara Machatata is begun walking with the wisdom. That wisdom is very middle way. In the Eightfold Noble Path, we call Eightfold Noble, and otherwise it's a middle way. Middle way is a no go to the two extreme, not go to the two extreme. It's a middle way, isn't it? So to go to the middle way, we need Tattara Machatata. Equanimity. But that equanimity, walking with the mindfulness, power of mindfulness, power of the wisdom, and the power of the energy, and the power of the concentration, it's very, very important. So this is latent in the first 4 jhana too. First 4 jhana means the first jhana to 4 jhana also. Tatra Machatata is working. But in 5th jhana, Tatra Machatata is singled out, we say like this, Upekha here. Upekha here, like this. So here, Upekha, maybe you confuse. Many words the Buddha used, different words. Here, Upekha is the Tatra Machatata. The Tatra Machatata is different kind. The Upekha is a different kind. So that's why in Pali, Sankhara, Many scholars, they confuse about the Sankhara, the what of the Ubeka, the what of the Sankhara, they confuse. Sometimes they translate wrongly, because of the confuse. Different usage, different place, the Sankhara, different. Ubeka also different. So you need to be careful. When you read the teaching of Buddha, be careful. Sankhara and Ubeka, be careful. But here, jhana feta, Ubeka meaning is very highly fine tattramachata. And also, how about the feeling, Ubeka feeling? The feeling, Vedana also universal manifesta. Vedana, universal manifesta, feeling, walking with all kind of mind, isn't it? That's why all your mind has some kind of feeling. But in the Vijnana, feeling is Upeka. Very strongly supported with Tattramachata. So here, both neutral feeling, Upeka Vedana, neutral feeling, and equanimity correspond to the Pali was Upeka in the Vijnana. Very deep meaning. Just Upeka and then the other Upeka. Unwholesome manifesta, unwholesome consciousness, there's, Upeka, neutral feeling also, isn't it?
Ignorance.
Yeah. But this under the control of, under the influence of the ignorance, that Upeka is different from the Upeka, neutral feeling in the Vijnana. Because Vijnana, Upeka is under the influence of the Tattva. More middle. Yeah. More far away from the two extreme. Yeah, that meaning. Understand? Yeah. So very important. When you learn, when you study about the sphere consciousness, you need to understand step by step like this. Very important. Huh? Okay. So this is a preliminary stage to discuss the sphere consciousness. Okay, so sphere consciousness, 5 kind of sphere consciousness, in the wholesome, in the resident, in the functional. Kusala chitta, vipaka chitta in Pali, kiriya chitta. So each 5. Wholesome 5, resident 5, functional 5. 5, altogether 15 kind of sphere consciousness we got. So that's why here the sphere moral consciousness. Moral meaning is here is a wholesome, wholesome consciousness. So first jhana, wholesome consciousness, together with the initial application, vitaka, sustained application, vichara, piti, joy, sukha, happiness, and one pointedness, ekakata. And the second jhana, wholesome consciousness, together with the sustained application, vichara, joy, pity, happiness, sukha, and one pointedness, ekakata. And that jhana, how about that jhana? That jhana, wholesome consciousness, together with the joy, pity, happiness, sukha, and one pointedness, ekakata, isn't it? And the fourth jhana, wholesome consciousness, together with the happiness, sukha, and one pointedness, ekakata. Then the last one, fifth jhana, moral consciousness, together with the equanimity here mentioned only equanimity means upekha. Huh? Not only equanimity, but also neutral feeling. And then one pointedness, upekha ekagata. So the last one is only two jhana feta. The fourth and the fifth jhana, only two jhana feta, isn't it? But different. Number two is the same. The feta is different. Okay, so we got 5 types of the form sphere, wholesome consciousness. Exactly the same. Vipaka Chitta, resultant consciousness, 5. Kiriya Chitta for Buddha and Arahant. Kiriya Chitta also 5. That's why altogether we got 15 kind of form sphere consciousness. Okay. So here I would like to explain the unity of the mind one by one. Here, first jhana. So the reason the cycle, the red circle is mind consciousness. The first jhana, form sphere, wholesome consciousness. If you understand first jhana, form sphere, wholesome consciousness, you can understand the second, the Rasada mind and then functional mind. So the first jhana, form sphere, wholesome consciousness, Patamit jhana, kusala chitta, rupavachara kusala chitta, walking with the universal manifesta, 7 kind of universal manifesta here on the top. Yeah, Phassa, Vedana, Sanya, Chetana, Ekagata, Jivitendriya, Manasikara. These 7 kind of manifestas working with all mind. So that's why in first jhana also. But the interesting thing is ekagata here. Number 5. Number 5, ekagata is very powerful, very strong in that mind. That's why we call this mind is we call jhana, isn't it? The name jhana, the Buddha used.
Because is there a relationship between jhana and javana?
Oh, of course, jhana and javana, because ekagata is working with all kind of mind. So all kind of mind means javana or whatever. Yeah, but the javana is more powerful because the javana has a very high momentum. It's at least 7 times. Huh? The consequence is 7 times, again and again, 7 times. That's why the javana chitta more powerful.
At the magga, pala, that if somebody become enlightened by doing the first jhana, during the first jhana, then the javana happen at the ekagata.
We have a two-way practice of mind. It's a two-way. Jhana first, and then after that with vipassana. That person already first jhana, and then practice vipassana, and then attain the mega phala. That person, mega is first jhana, mega.
Yeah, at that time.
But surely inside only vipassana. Only vipassana, no jhana. But if you practice not very strongly like a jhana, but very closely.
Kanika.
Yeah, kanika.
So then at that time there's ekagata.
Yeah, of course.
Kanika ekagata or the other way.
Yeah.
And in there that's the javana happen.
Yeah, of course.
Of
course, it's working with the javana. Ekagata is working with the javana.
Yeah.
That's why the ekagata is more powerful with the jhana.
Yeah. All right.
So here the first jhana, form sphere consciousness. So walking with the Ekagata as a jhana. I will show the the process of mind. I will show. I will explain.
Maybe it can go in there.
Right now, if you want, you can see here. Maybe I'll put later.
Need a little key up there.
I put the picture like this. Yeah. Here.
Not so bright.
Huh? That kind of the process of mind. If you attain a jhana like this. So yeah, there's a jhana thought process for the initial attainment, first attainment. So first attainment we call Adi Kamika. Adi Kamika. Adi means first. Kamika, Kama means walk. So first attainment of the jhana, first time, first moment. So such kind of the process of mind like this. The first is the Bhanga Chitta. Because of Manodwara process, mind process. So just only Bhanga Chitta and Manodwara Vachana, mind abiding consciousness. After that, we have 4 kind of the things sphere wholesome consciousness before jhana. Think sphere wholesome consciousness. The interesting thing is, before attaining the jhana, you collect the mental power, but not enough to attain the jhana. At that time, our mind is still kamavachara, think sphere. Yeah. Many times in your mind, walking with think sphere consciousness process in your mind, not jhana.
Yeah.
But if your mind very powerful with the power of mind, by kind of power of mind, at that time, this process happen. So the Parikama, Upachara, Anuloma, Gotrabu, the yellow color, 4 yellow color. So this is a Kama Vachara, think sphere jhana.
Interfering.
Think sphere jhana is walking at the time, before the jhana.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Not directly jhana. It's not possible. Because we need manda preparation. If you want to do something, some kind of the ceremony, you need preparation step by step, isn't it?
Javanas. Wholesome javanas are jumping in.
Yeah, wholesome. Yeah. Kama vachara and kusala.
Okay.
Think sphere wholesome javana.
Developing the momentum.
Yeah. Okay. So pre-kama means a preparation. Kind of the preparation. Pre-kama means kind of the preparation to attain the.
This is the effort, right? The effort, levels of effort.
Yeah.
Right effort.
No kind of the effort means just kind of virya, not just kind of virya.
Parikama is a
Parikama is our mind make a preparation to
launch.
To launch the jhana stage.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. So Parikama, after that, Parikama disappear and upachara. I will explain upachara. What is upachara? Upachara, after that, anuloma, and after that, kudravu. Kudravu is a boundary of the jhana process. Yeah, before and after. Like border. If you pass a border, you need to show the passport. Like a kudravu, like this.
And
After Venerable, jhana chitta. But first attainment, only once. And disappear after the bonga.
What do you mean first attainment? Like enlightenment? Where is the one?
No,
with the
this one is
enlightenment?
not enlightenment.
Yeah.
We didn't say
You have
that
one
one
for
because
the
of that one is not enlightenment. That's why
Yeah.
Logia Chitta. So we didn't use the enlightenment. This is
Okay.
Chakana.
Maybe later.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is kind of the samatha. So
Entering
very
into
powerful
samatha.
concentration power. That's
Yeah.
why we can jhana
Okay.
only.
All
Logia
right.
Chitta.
Yeah. This is the connection between what we learned until yesterday to this.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course. That's why we step by
Okay.
step we need to discuss this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I will explain later more detail. Please. So we go back to the kind of the one by one. If you understand, very very important. One by one, you need to understand the jhana and then their association, because many teamwork. Everybody is important. Not only manager is not important, isn't it? Manager cannot do everything. Everything manager cannot do everything. The other person has their duty also. Manager has his duty, and then the other person also their duty also. That's why in the teamwork like this here. First jhana is working with the various kind of the association. Yeah. So look at in the universal manifest, Ekagata is very strong. Ekagata is a leader in the jhana chitta. In jhana chitta, Ekagata is a leader. You need to understand. The other member, Phassa, Vedana, Sanya, Chetana, Jivitena, Manasikara, follow the Ekagata, Samadhi.
They change their roles.
Yeah. And then Vitaka. Vitaka is also another manifesta, jhana feta, isn't it? Another kind of jhana feta, Vitaka, here supporting to the Ekagata. That's why Ekagata is more powerful. Without supporting a Vitaka, how we know the meditation object? If you don't know the meditation object, how do you get the power of mind? Isn't it? Because our mind working with the object always. If you want to train your mind, you need object. Without object, your mind cannot train to become powerful. So we take a initial application supporting to the Ekagata. And also Vichara. They are occasional manifesta. Vichara also supporting to the Ekagata. Isn't it? Yeah. And then Dimokha, determination, and then Vidya, energy, supporting to the Ekagata as well. And then Piti. Piti is another kind of jhana feta, very strongly supporting to the Ekagata, Samadhi. That's why more powerful that Samadhi is. Concentration is more big and powerful. Yeah, Chanda also supporting, but not like jhana feta. Supporting. And also the beautiful manifesta as well. On the right side, the beautiful manifesta. The beautiful manifesta Sada supporting to the Samadhi, Ekagata, Sada, Sati, Hiri, Ottappa, Aloba, Adosa, or Tatra Majadada. Tatra Majadada also, isn't it? Yeah. To not to go to the extreme. Just in the middle way. Yeah. And then Kaya Basadi, Chitta Basadi, tranquility, our mind, like with them. Pasadi, Chitta Pasadi, Kala Huda, Chitta Lahuda. At the time, mind very light, body and mind. And then Kaya Muruda, Chitta Muruda, very, softness. And then Kayu Jugada, Chidu Jugada, no. Kaya Kamenyada, Chitta Kamenyada, yeah. Kayu Pagunyada, Chitta Pagunyada, Kayu Jugada, Chitu Jugada. So all these pair walking.
What's rectitude means? Something. The 45 and 46. Oh, I mean,
Kayu Jugada, Chitu Jugada.
Yeah.
45 and 46. The Jugada means straight.
Oh, Uju.
Yeah, Uju.
Ah, yeah. Okay. The morning into the truth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course. So they're walking with the all kind of wholesome mind, wholesome consciousness. Even though six sphere, Kama Vachara Chitta, six sphere, wholesome consciousness, they are working together. But not the intensity is different. Different. Not very strong. Here, more strong. In a mega, Lakudra Chitta, Supramanic consciousness, more strong. Because of the leader of Western. Yeah. Here also, number 52, Panya. Western is working with that function, but Panya is not leader. Panya is under the guidance of the Ekagata, Samadhi. Yeah. Okay? Understand?
Yeah.
The Karuna Murida sometime. That's why you show the arrow. I put red arrow. That's why it's a Karuna and Murida sometimes associate, not always. The other are always. The other manifest are always associated with the first jhana, but Karuna and Mudita is sometimes associated. Because when we practice meditation, the Karuna Mudita is a different kind of the object of the samatha meditation. Yeah. That's why. So how about the second jhana?
Same thing except for the.
Not saying.
Except for Vitaka.
Vitaka is not, yeah. That's why here you see no Vitaka, isn't it?
That's the only thing that's missing.
Yeah. That's only then very important to discuss. Why we need Vitaka in the second jhana?
We don't need Vitaka.
Right? The answer is not the.
It's already taken care of.
We don't need. Yeah, it's okay. But the important one is Vitaka is like shaking on the mind.
Yeah.
Because if you had a Vitaka always putting your mind to the object, trying to.
Let's say
like agitation in your mind. Yeah. That's why for second jhana, the person after getting the first jhana, that person look at the Vitaka.
Go away.
Oh, no good. Because the Vitaka, my mind want to go to the object. That's why Vitaka make the agitation in the mind. Yeah. Or Vitaka like a shaking and an unstable of my mind. That's why removed. Vitaka. Yeah. So second jhana, mind more stable. Stabilization of mind. If you want your mind more stabilized, you need to take out the Vitaka.
How do we?
You practice meditation like this. Like that? You have a way. Buddha teach you how to practice. Just a full noble path. Yeah.
And samatha. Get rid of gradually.
Of course. Yeah. So at the time, your mind more stable. Yeah. That's why second jhana passing, oh, go away. Vitaka is not friend of our mind. Like this. Interesting, isn't it? No kilesa, but because of the Vitaka mind's more, the possibility to get the kilesa more near, more close. Yeah, that's why. Because of Vitaka trying to introduce the object.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like the matchmaker. It's the matchmaker.
Matchmaker. Oh yeah.
No need now. We are saying just leave us alone, right?
That's why I didn't understand first.
Now leave us alone.
Okay. We go to the next one, the third jhana. So third jhana, what is different? Third jhana different is no vichara, isn't it? Yeah. So the third jhana person also investigate the jhana pada, four jhana pada, vichara, piti, sukha, ekagata, the four jhana pada. Vichara is a little bit more shaky. Very subtle, but even very subtle, it's a little bit agitation, led. Because of vichara trying to explain.
Yeah, it's just like this. Like
yeah. Like like that very small fine particle in your hand don't make any problem. But that kind of small fine tiny particle in your eye, very big problem. Like this.
Now it's the eye operation.
Like this. Huh? That's why that jhana person, vichara, go away. No, I don't need. You make my mind shaking.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, how about the fourth jhana?
Piti is gone.
Yeah, piti is also gone. So piti is kind of the enjoyment. So enjoyment is like emotion. Like emotion. So emotion also make it shake in our mind, isn't it? Not stability of the mind. That's why. Oh, Janabhasa, no, I don't want piti. Also, that's why I go with piti. Remove the piti. Yeah.
It's naturally happen. It's not like we are saying. It's just we pay attention to the object. It's naturally this drop off.
Yeah, naturally
it's not
drop
like we are
off.
saying, "Hey, go away." But
No need to say. You cannot.
People can get misunderstood.
You cannot order any manifestors, any kind of phenomena. Any kind of phenomena. All kind of phenomena has their own function. They never follow our wish. They never. They perform always their function on their own way. So that means that I make just a
joke. But I just wanted to say that because if somebody might think.
I asked you, how can we get rid of? So you said follow the eight pathway.
To keep watching the object.
Keep practice with the object.
Automatically goes away.
Because the five jhana feta is very obvious at the time in your mind. So you can clearly see them. So at that time, the vitaka, you don't want to, focus on that. Just the other, the jhana feta focus. So that one automatically go naturally disappear. I mean,
Yeah, one thing come to my mind is that Chanda play a role in dropping this.
No.
Because I think from my understanding it's like when we are more settled with the object, we value it's not like purposely, it's just there's a liking or value of this piece, and then automatically the things that shakes drop off. So that's what seems like. To me, that seems like the explanation, because more we see the calm downness, and more we appreciate that. Chanda is to appreciate.
Right? That's why we that pausing don't want to focus on that. All jhana, 5 jhana further. Just Vichaka is no need to focus, and because the chanda, not only chanda, the other the manifesta was working.
But our interest is for peace and calm. More we see peace and calm, more we are tending towards peace and calm. Then the factors that are not creating peace and calm automatically drop off. It just came to me.
Automatically. That's why I already told you. Automatically drop off. No need you are witch. You are you are power or something like this. No, you are just automatically. That everything is just we collect the required condition. That's our side. But we think that thing is all, and this is I made it. I made it, but just we collect the required condition. So and then what about the Vijnana? Vijnana is just the different is feeling, Vedana. Here, Vedana feeling is Upekha, initial, the neutral feeling, and then associated with the Tattaramacchata. In the Vijnana, these two manifest very strongly working, supporting to the Ekagata, Samadhi. That's why in the Vijnana is more stability of the mind.
That's the only thing. Huh? And also Karuna Mudita seems like not that.
Karuna Mudita.
It's not
the feeling, neutral feeling, and Tattara is strongly working. So compassion and sympathetic joy, the Karuna Mudita. Karuna is when you see the person who are very, very everything's okay. That person, when you see you Karuna, that kind of mind is little attached to them. To that, they are they are
concern.
Happy.
There's a concern there.
That's why mind is not working with the Upekha and Tattara very strongly. That's why Karuna and Mudita is not working in the Vijnana.
Isn't it amazing how it all depends? It all depends on where the process is. What you want, what is need to be developed.
But the nature they understand. Maybe the person, that person very mind is very little bit awkward because of the person who very pity condition. Why his mind is not maybe confused. But if you understand it like this, you can easily understand because of the Tattara and then the neutral feeling is strongly working at the time. No go to the pleasant and unpleasant. Just in the middle.
Bhante, can this be in regular life Fifth jhana? Can somebody have fifth jhana?
Regular life? Regular life means...
I mean, not when you're sitting on a cushion or walking, but when interacting.
It's not.
But I know
jhana is
first jhana you can.
No, jhana is a Japanese meditation. So jhana is a temporarily, not always arising, because jhana is we need special, the condition, mental power.
Yeah.
So during when you practicing, and for example, if you after first attainment, if you want the first jhana again, you make a determination before practice again. I want to be first jhana for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Just make determination. So automatically your mind focus on the meditation object for 3 hours. After that, automatically wake up. But after that, you practice this one again and again. So if you want at the moment, you create that kind of situation, very short.
Yeah, that's it.
So
there's a term for it.
It's depends on how you practice it.
Yeah, my question is, when you're not sitting to meditate, can things like fifth jhana actually?
That kind of power mind, if you want, you need more higher training. Not just jhana attain. It's not possible. It's not possible.
Yeah.
So if you practice more and more, so at the time very quickly you
get the mind to
go into the that's the jhana state. It's possible.
Yeah.
But without training, higher training is not possible.
But when somebody is interacting with somebody, I think these are impossible because there are no vitakka and vichara. When somebody is interacting, you cannot have these later jhanas.
No, fifth jhana is not directly go to the fifth jhana. It's not possible. You need first jhana. After that, second, third, fourth, fifth, upgrade. From first jhana to fifth jhana. Not directly fifth jhana is no.
Yeah. Somebody who practice, I mean, to come to, let's say, I practice fifth jhana so much. My question is, if I were to practice fifth jhana so much, can I have the fifth jhana when I interact with somebody? But I think I cannot, because in order to have fifth jhana, you cannot have vitakka vichara. So without vitakka vichara, you cannot interact with people, I think.
No.
Okay, that's okay.
No, if you are already trained a fifth jhana, you can at any time if you want.
But I cannot interact with people.
Interact means to make something to the other person's mind, or
just while I'm communicating, I cannot be in fifth jhana and communicate. That's what I'm asking.
Like a normal communication, like a talking to something like this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's depend on another kind of the abhinya. Yeah, abhinya, if you get, if you can do. If without abhinya, no.
Okay.
Supernormal knowledge, if you get. So from the fifth jhana, another training you need.
Yeah. I just that's okay.
Okay, so we will stop here. Already 2:30. So we will stop here. So next week we will continue for the one sphere consciousness. Okay. So thank you very much for your watching.
This is my first time knowing those.
It's good now. You know how good it is, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, we have a knowledge so we can apply in our practice.
Yeah.
The more we understand like this in detail, the more we can apply in our practice. That's my aim for the teaching of the Abhidhamma. Without Without theory, if you practice, very difficult, isn't it? In this country, if you want to do something, do you have experience before or not? They always check it. That meaning is the experience, the theory, if you have or not, then they want to know, isn't it? So the theory is important to apply in your practice. So thank you very much. If you apply that theory, so you will get the power, samadhi, concentration, and power of wisdom. So may you free from all kind of mental defilement. May you be attain the nibbana as soon as possible. Thank you very much. So before stop the lecture, we which the Buddha teaching staying longer and longer in the universe. So Buddha Sasana, Siddhan Data 2 in 3 times, please. Buddha Sasana, Siddhan Data 2. Buddha Sasana, Siddhan Data 2. Buddha Sasana, Siddhan Data 2. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you next week.